Hi, everyone, and welcome. We're so glad to have you here today for your study insurance orientation. This orientation is for our international students to help understand how health insurance works while studying in Canada. We know that navigating healthcare in a new country can be confusing for them. So, today we're here to make it simple and clear for you. By the end of the session, you'll know what's covered for the student, how to get help if you need it, and where to go if you have questions. Health insurance basics. One important thing to understand is that while Canada does have a public healthcare system, you may be familiar with MSP, it's not immediately available to international students or visitors. That means if a student doesn't have insurance, even a simple doctor's visit can cost hundreds of dollars, and hospital stays or emergency care can cost thousands. That's why having the right insurance coverage is so important while they're here. It protects students from paying these high out of pocket costs. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about those high medical costs we just talked about. Vernon School District has arranged private health insurance for your students through Study Insured. This plan is here to protect them. So, if they ever need emergency medical care while in Canada, they shouldn't have to pay those costs out of pocket. It gives you and the student peace of mind, so you can focus on giving them the best international student experience. When students arrive in Canada, this is the first card they'll likely use, the Study Insured Wallet Card. It gives students access to medical care right away, including doctor's visits, emergency care, and more. All international students will use this card during their first 3 months in Canada. If they're staying less than 6 months, this will be their only insurance card during their time here. If they're staying longer, they'll keep this card even after they become eligible for MSP. It gives them extra benefits that the public system doesn't cover. And of course, I'll explain more of that in a bit. The Study Insured Wallet card has important information. It's really important to keep this card with the student and possibly with you at all times, especially because a policy number will be needed whenever a visit to a healthcare provider is happening. Always let the healthcare provider know that there is coverage with Study Insured. This may potentially help them bill us directly and may prevent being charged upfront. I also recommend keeping copies of the card in a few places, like on the phone, in the student's backpack, of course with you, just in case someone is able to help. Don't forget to check the expiry date so you know how long the coverage lasts. And lastly, the card also includes the phone number for our dedicated assistance team, which we'll talk about shortly, but they are available 24/7 if help is ever needed. If students are staying in British Columbia for 6 months or more, they will be enrolled in the province's public healthcare system MSP or medical service plan. Students will receive their MSP card after they've been in BC for 3 months. So once they get it, keep it with the student at all times. And again, it does give access to basic medical services like doctor's visits and hospital care. But because MSP doesn't cover everything, students still use their study insured wallet card alongside it. The two plans work together to make sure they're fully protected while they are here. Vernon School District has already enrolled all students into the program. Students will have coverage by the start of the term. The insurance package will be sent to them in an email, and if they have not received the insurance confirmation email, please contact the Vernon School District's international team. The confirmation package will have attachments. The first one being the copy of the policy wording. Second one is a copy of the claim form. The third one is the how-to guide to access virtual medical care. Fourth one is the how-to guide for the student portal, where you can submit claims and view claim statuses. And last but not least, the copy of the study insured wallet card. The Comprehensive Plus Plan. The plan is designed to protect students in the case of an unexpected illness or injury. We expect that the students arrive healthy and ready for the international student experience, but if something happens and medical care is needed, Study Insured will be there to support those that need help. The insurance does have coverage for visits outside of Canada, just not in the student's home country. And the plan is supported 24/7 by Study Insured's multilingual assistance team. So help is always available in your language, no matter the time zone. The plan covers medical care, such as clinic and hospital visits, emergency dental care, paramedical services, mental health support, emergency prescription drugs, emergency transportation and repatriation, and even emergencies related to pre-existing conditions. When I say pre-existing conditions, to bring up an example, if a student has asthma and experiences an unexpected severe attack, um, that would be covered. If you don't have MSP yet, the plan covers all of those services. And once they do get MSP, the Study Insured plan, the Comprehensive Plus plan, will still be important. It covers things that MSP doesn't, so the student is fully protected. While Study Insured health insurance covers many important services, it's also important to understand what's not included. Because this is a private emergency health insurance plan, there are some limitations and exclusions. For example, the plan does not cover routine care or ongoing care for a pre-existing condition or a chronic condition. So another example, if a student has a condition like diabetes, things like regular checkups, insulin, or blood tests to manage the pre-existing condition would not be covered. It doesn't cover routine prescription medication, allergy pills, unless they're prescribed during an emergency. Dental care is another area with limits. Checkups, cleaning, and orthodontics like braces are not covered. There are dollar limits on some benefits. For example, eye exams may be covered up to a certain amount, and if the cost goes over that limit, you will need to pay the difference. So, while the plan is there to protect students in emergencies, it's good to know where the boundaries are so you can help plan ahead for the student. You can refer to the policy wording for full details. Support and services. Study insured, or insurance in any case, isn't just about covering medical expenses. We are here to make sure there is a team you can rely on when you need help. Study Insured offers 24/7 assistance through the Multilingual Assistance Team. This means no matter what time it is or what language you speak, someone is available to support you. You can contact them for all kinds of help, whether you have questions about the student's coverage, you need help finding a doctor or clinic, you're insured about how to submit a claim. You'll find their contact information on the wallet card, and I've also included a QR code here on this slide, so you can save it easily. This team is here to support you for the student, not just in emergencies, but anytime you need help navigating healthcare. For more information, you can visit our dedicated insurance website. This site is your go-to resource for everything related to the student's coverage. You can download important documents like the full policy wording, a summary of benefits, claim forms, and our quick reference guides, which are available in multiple languages. We also have the link to the student portal where students can submit claims online and track their status. You can also submit claims on behalf of the student as well. There's helpful tools and guides to walk you through how to use the student's insurance. And it's a good idea to bookmark the site or save it somewhere easy to access. Insured gives access to both in-person and virtual medical appointments. And for many minor illnesses, virtual care is the fastest and easiest option. To access it, just go to the Study Insured website and click on the link that says Need to See a Doctor. Click here. From there, you'll be guided to register and book the appointment for the student. This service is included with Study Insured, so students don't have to pay out of pocket. We use a service called Maple Virtual Care. It allows a student to speak to a licensed Canadian doctor online, often within minutes, and it's perfect for non-emergency issues like coughs or sore throats, earaches, urinary tract infection, upset stomach, sinus infections, whether the student has rash, hives, or allergies, or a cold or flu. Doctors can send prescriptions to a local pharmacy or order lab tests if needed. And the best part, you don't need to take the student to the ER for these types of issues. Using Maple saves you time, stress, and unnecessary costs. If it's more appropriate or preferred to visit healthcare facilities in person, on the same page, you can find the section where you enter the student's policy number, and once you click search, you'll see a map with nearby healthcare providers. Pay close attention to listings that say direct pay yes. These are locations where healthcare providers will bill us directly, so the student or you will have to pay out of pocket. If you're unsure of where to take the student, or you need help finding a direct pay facility, you can always also call our assistance team who can guide you to the right place. An important note, if faced with a serious illness or injury, you must contact Study Insured Assistance within 48 hours. Failure to do so may result in the student's claim being covered at only 80%, meaning students would be responsible for the remaining 20% of the cost. We don't want that for the student nor their family, so make sure that if something serious happens, our assistance team is notified promptly. Prompt communication ensures that you or the student receives the maximum eligible benefits. Making a claim. We aim to make submitting a claim as simple as possible, and for a successful submission, the following information will be needed: policy number, email and phone, dates of service, reason for the medical appointment, if an injury, how and where did it happen, recommended course of treatment, invoices, payment receipts, referrals, and prescription receipts. And we have different methods of payment. We can issue a check to the home address, we can do an electronic transfer to a bank account, and we can issue an international wire transfer to the natural parent's bank account. Students can submit a claim through the student portal on their own. You can guide them. For the first step, you just need to help them register and create an account. They'll need their policy number, found on the wallet card, last name, and date of birth. After registering, the next step is to log in and click Get Started. In the block that says Submit a Claim, you will complete the required information that I mentioned earlier. After submitting a claim, students can check its status anytime by clicking View Status Claims in the Claim Status block. It can take up to 10 business days for a claim to be processed. Eventually, students will receive an Explanation of Benefits, or EOB, which is a document that shows how the claim was processed and what costs are covered. You can follow any instructions provided if needed, and if you or the student have any trouble navigating the student portal, just contact our assistance team for help. Now, for anyone submitting a claim on behalf of a student, you can do so online through the Study Insured website and include the completed claim form along with any relevant documents. You can also email your claim or the student's claim to studentclaims@studyinsured.com. In the email, include the details of the claim in the body of the email and attach all the supporting documents. The next part of the presentation is about the Stay Healthy at School program, which supports the mental well-being of the international student body. When it comes to mental health, it's a part of everyone's overall well-being. It includes our thoughts and emotions, our sense of connections to others, and our ability to cope with life's highs and lows. Just like physical health, mental health can change from day to day. Some days, a student might feel great. Other days, they might feel overwhelmed or anxious. Whether they're dealing with homesickness, cultural shocks, academic stress, challenges with friends, no one has to go through it alone. We have a Stay Healthy at School program to support with resources, guidance, and someone to talk to if needed. The Stay Healthy at School program offers a 24/7 phone line, which is confidential. Conversations will only be held between the student and the counselor. It's voluntary. Students can choose when and if they want to reach out. It's accessible. Support is available in over 100 languages. And more importantly, it's free. There's no cost to use the service. Students can talk to a trained counselor about anything, whether it's stress, anxiety, homesickness, or just not feeling like themselves. The counselors are here to listen and help no matter what they're going through. If they want to pre-book an appointment, they can choose between an in-person visit or a video chat. Phone support is available anytime, day or night. Online and mobile access. Students can access a wide range of mental health and wellness tools anytime by visiting ca.helpwhereyouare.com, enter the company code SHAS. Once they're in, they'll find hundreds of articles on mental health, self-care, and physical wellness, instant messaging with trained counselors, an appointment booking tool to schedule a session when it works for them. It's all free and confidential and designed to support their well-being whenever they need it. You can also help the student download the Balancy app and connect with the Stay Healthy at School program right from their phone. How to get started? Just download the Balancy app. I have the QR code here provided. There's a sign up, and then you can put in the passcode SHAS, Stay Healthy at School. Once they're in, just like the website, they can call a counselor directly, book future appointments, chat with the support staff. It's free, confidential, and available 24/7, right at their fingertips. Last but not least, I provided a QR code at Stay Healthy at School's phone number, so you or the student can have it handy whenever they want to speak to someone. The student's mental health matters. And in Canada, we of course treat it as an essential part of their overall well-being. We want the students to enjoy their international student experience to the fullest, knowing that someone is always available to listen and support and guide them. Thank you so much for watching this orientation. On behalf of Study Insured, we want to wish you a successful year ahead. Thank you.